2017 was the fastest, most complex and expensive year we've had since our challenge started 7 years ago. Local and international media kept us on our toes with newspaper and magazine articles, op-eds, online interviews, podcasts, documentaries, television interviews, community radio and national radio appearances all year. We reached out to communities countrywide with presentations to small groups, companies and associations, and to international conferences, flying the flag for South Africa and engaging at the highest level of world drug policy reform. International relations are alive and well at civil society level. When the Medicines Control Council released their latest licensing guidelines, we attended meetings to hear the concerns of rural communities, traditional healers and cultural groups. From medical licenses to industrial hemp regulations, we kept you up to speed with developments. For us, 2017 saw the beginnings of strength and unity as meetings and gatherings gained momentum. We produced 2 short films in 2017. Welcome to Soweto documented the first cannabis march through the streets of the country's biggest township. We also filmed the Rastafari United Front and their activism as they mobilized nationwide to hand in their demands to magistrates to stop the arrests and detentions. Our major fundraiser of the year, D-Day 420, had the hottest lineup we've ever put together, and over 3,000 of you came to hotbox, hang out, support the legalization of Dagga, and even dab for the first time. In Cape Town, Judge Davis ruled that the arrest and detention of people for the cultivation and use of weed behind closed doors was unconstitutional. The state immediately appealed to the Constitutional Court. We travelled to Cape Town for the Bongalong Cannabis March through the streets of the mother city. It's always super cool to be part of the biggest Dagga gathering of the year and a great way to catch up with all our Cape Town supporters. We hosted SA's first clinical cannabis convention. Our amazing volunteer crew ensured that we packed the Linda Auditorium in Johannesburg. Local and international speakers delighted the over 600 delegates with cutting-edge cannabis botany, cannabis medicine, drug harms, drug policy and prohibition law presentations. The whole event can be found on the Dagga Couple YouTube channel. The trial of the plant was the culmination of 5 years of hard work. Together with the A-team at Schindler's Attorneys, Advocate Don Mahon and our assembled experts witnessed a grueling 13 days in the Pretoria High Court. With protests inside and outside the courtroom, it was plain to see Dagga is still one of South Africa's most emotive subjects. The state ground us to a halt by spending days cross-examining witnesses, but not before the live stream captivated a worldwide audience. The trial generated media from across the globe. The definitive argument for and against the cannabis plant was being heard in a high court in South Africa for the first time ever. When the state's appeal was heard in the Constitutional Court, we were granted permission to join the one-day hearing as applicants and walked into the court with Gareth Prince and Jeremy Acton. The bench of 10 heard arguments from the state, tribal leaders, the San Nation and other interested parties. Will there be a trial of the plant too? We wait and see. What an honour it was to be part of such a multicultural, uniquely South African occasion at the highest court in the land. Many of you continued to make your voices heard in 2017, from protesters, marchers, medicine makers, bakers, potters, screen printers, artists and national associations. We really do salute you all. We couldn't have achieved any of this without your help and support. We rely completely on your individual donations and the generosity of our affiliate companies and sponsors. Keep tuning in to our groundbreaking live weekly Hotbox podcast on the Dagga Couple YouTube channel. And remember, our Join the Queue arrest hotline is manned 24/7 if the cops try to ruin your day. We're going to need you more than ever in 2018. Our work is far from done. So thank you for being there, and we really do hope you get the 2018 you're looking for. Oh, and if you see us on the road, hoot.